Hello, everybody. This is episode 10 of wiscona, and in today's episode, we're going to be seeing the events of this episode. For today's episode, our first event is with the annexation of the I'm gonna call it Mexico City State. Anyway, that event is gonna happen. For other events, we'll have a couple other events before then. We have the discovery of this island after the formation of last episode. We have Vancouver expansion northward, getting into this island and taking this. We're gonna have they will decide to expand about this. That took a while. But north of them we have, which I feel like I should expand, so we'll expand them south, so they're not just this random state that is like dying. So they're gonna expand down to Vancouver around them. We're going to have a discovery team go this way. And before forcibly by the leader's captain saying we can't go any further, we have to go back, we're gonna have supplies quickly. That's south. But with advanced technology at the time, they're able to kind of explore a bit around where they are, around the country. We have more exploration in the Northern Islands. Exploration, and go down south to here where we see a bit of exploration being done by Paraguay. I think. No, that's Uruguay. Yeah. Uruguay expands just a bit, but they're seeing heavy loss. Their country is not too stable. Anyway, we have expansion being done by the Lime team. They'll expand even more this way. And they make it all the way to the tip of Brazil, closer to Africa than it is to the opposite side of Brazil. Anyway, we have over here a union, the final last event that we'll have, not even a big union. This is just before the border between the yellow team and Texans, with Texans are going to do the first advance. This is not forcefully, as they actually are told by their leader to do this advance. Like, what type of idiot was elected to power? And this is just so idiotic that it leads to the complete leaving of this. Knowing that this line is just freaking flipped over. You could, but it's just these guys have a lot more support than the expansions in the Triangle team. Wait, no, not the Triangle team. The Star Alliance. Um, this was kind of unexpected by powers that is the team, the Triangle Alliance. This was staged just to where they can get pretty far. This did happen right after the Union. They were not expecting that Union. They're able to get pretty far before we have bachelors being put onto the front lines. Blue team will push back. It's pretty pathetic. They do make it to this major city, which is the old capital, and it's circled this group of soldiers, but they are still living. They would leave, but they're able to hold them off. Resurgence by this little thing is done, getting one major city. Meanwhile, in a different area, we see total annihilation of the country of the yellow team. Their government was that same thing expanding over into the orange team and getting quite a bit of major cities in the process. Around pink or yellow area was, but this is starting to look pretty bad on them as over down here, where they were doing pretty well. A total collapsing by blue team's military leads to both northern capitals being taken and one of the three being assassinated, and they will stop this area. It's looking very bad until two things happen. First, we have the rebellion. The purple team is fully liberating itself, getting all of the land. It is destroyed by this, but we still have the red team and the Americans, or no, Texans. Well, the gold team joins the war. They will invade, and they're not technically invading, but they are at the board. And I also feel like liberating is a bit too harsh for these guys. They do invade to the Texans though, and being all alone, and even being demoted from first to second. Number one being now the Great Quebec Empire, and they even get passed up by the Green Team. Of its military spending and making a landing in the Red Team's capital, taking this area, great demolishing of the Red Team's government. The leader is assassinated, and the front will be completely restored. And now we might finally see a resurgence of power by the blue area and take place, and the country forming a new government. The dark red team will rebel away, moving the government of the pink team as well, and the pink team falls. If we want shines and death, I want it to be able to be noticeable that this assimilated, but for the purple team, they're able to fully the Texans, they are holding actually pretty good front line. They have a lot of military. They have one of the biggest militaries of all time. It's just their stability, economy, and their strategical are just all down the drain. And then we see the Rocky Mountain team send an invasion, and and this does lead to something pretty crazy, and that is the capturing of the capital just barely, and a country like Texas, and that is, you probably already know, and that is, whatever this is. I don't remember its name. I think I remembered a name, but then I forgot. Is going to start not putting troops into the country, but putting troops into the country a different way. Surrenders to the two sides that they're fighting, and that is that, and the with a full liberated front, I will actually end the episode here. Now, finish off the episode next episode, or finish off the piece